Well, hi. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Actually, this
Year.
is,
Happy New
yes,
Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. This is our new year on our platform because this is the first time this year we've come on. We've missed you all. Happy New Year from Build a Sister Up, Build a Brother Up, and everybody. We missed you all. Hope you all are going to have a prosperous new year. Everything that happened last year is behind us. New year, new beginning, new money, new blessings. Let's get it. Our 10-minute topic. And we're going to start with our 10-minute topic. Yes, I'm in the car, but you all can still hear me. And I'm happy you all are with us today to join us. So we're going to get into our 10-minute topic.
The 10-minute topic of tonight is, if you are not married and you have a significant other, is it okay to date other people? This one here is $1 million aged question because it's been going on for centuries.
Yeah, good answer.
In my century, I will probably say, it depends on the commitment of the partners in a relationship. And after a certain age as well, I think the younger you are, you may not want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You may want to still explore and see what else is out there. But I also feel that after a certain age, you do want to just be seriously committed to one person and not seek to date other people.
Perfectly said.
You said the question is, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, is it okay to have friends?
Because
to date
you're not
other
married.
people.
Yeah.
It's okay to date other people.
Oh, it's okay to date other people. I think it's okay to date other people as long as you're not in an exclusive committed relationship, regardless of your age. If the other person hasn't made the desire known to you that they want you and only you, and they also express that they will only date you and only you, then, or eventually even get married for the purpose of, enter an exclusive relationship monogamously, I think it's okay.
So if the person that didn't say, I want you to be my girlfriend or boyfriend, or you're saying it's okay to go ahead and marry other people. I mean,
yeah.
other people.
Yep. And they cannot, it's not that they say, I don't want you to date other people. They got to not be dating other people too, because that's fair. It's a two-way street, not the one-way street.
Now, I've heard people say, I don't have a ring on my finger, so I can see whoever I want to.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what they want to do. That's their own desire. They just gotta know what they promised to someone else, and you gotta be safe. You gotta be safe and know that people are crazy. People get possessive, and you gotta be safe with your own health.
Yeah, because I've heard men say, I can see other people because I'm not married to her, but she bet not see any other people. To me, it has to be the same street. I mean, you can't be going down easy street and I got to stay on narrow street. That's not fair.
That's right.
If you can see other people, I should be able to see other people. I mean, that's it.
And now, we don't even need to be seeing each other.
Well, that's a point too. That's a point. That's the point. But it's like, how long should you date somebody until you decide, I don't want to see other people?
I said, now that is age dependent. I say at my age, I give them a month.
Oh, so after a month of you and him talking, then you're going to start cutting everybody else off.
Well, no, I give him a month to ask me if he wants to enter an exclusive relationship. And if he doesn't by then, I'm out.
Okay.
Wait, so this is after y'all get into a relationship, right?
No, no, no.
Y'all just dating.
Yeah, this is while we're dating. When we haven't entered a relationship and he hasn't. We're just trying to figure out if we want to enter a relationship monogamously. And if he doesn't ask by 30 days, you know.
So then
When
after he asks after 30 days, y'all get into a relationship, then you should stop seeing other people.
Right, if we both agree that we are committed to one another. Not legally, but morally we agreed. We came to a meeting of the mind.
Gotcha.
Now, what if he had female friends before you and they were cool?
That's cool. I don't
Should he
like
cut
to
them off?
try and no, because I don't want to interrupt someone's life. Like they had a whole life before me. You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, you gotta stop doing certain things. But if it's an ex and there's some weird stuff, you can be friends with your ex, but if it's some like weird stuff like I don't like, then yeah, that got to stop.
I think that
Oh, go ahead.
I think that it depends on the relationship, and my significant other will have to respect our relationship. So it just has to be boundaries set if there are friends of the opposite sex or something like that. It just has to be set boundaries, and that's communication that he and I will have to talk about.
Can they go out to eat? If it's
Um
friends, if they were friends, let's say he decides, okay, we're in a committed relationship, but I had this girl, she's cool, we've been cool before you came, and we go out to eat.
that's a date to me, because it's like, is he paying for her? You know what I mean? And to me, that's considered a date after a while. And I think that's crossing boundaries, because on the flip side, I doubt it if my significant other will want me to go out to eat to dinner with one of my male friends.
So do you all believe that men can have best friends of the opposite sex?
Yeah,
I do.
do.
Okay. I don't. But heck no. Because to me, it had to be something there. That's me. I feel no. I feel you shouldn't be best friends with the opposite sex. I mean, I'm pretty sure it
I got
happens.
guy friends. I got guy friends.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I don't generally have male friends.
I got best girlfriends, yes.
Yeah.
But I got guy friends too.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I actually have any male friends. This is before I even got married. I didn't have male friends. I did have friends, but all of my friends I had that were men, they all wanted me.
Yeah, you're a hot commodity.
You know, hot, you know? So they all wanted me, and it was something about each one of them that I liked, that if I wanted to talk to them or be with them, we could start a relationship, but I don't talk to them now.
I take it back. I had one male friend. He was my high school male friend. I guess I had one male friend.
Why y'all think y'all don't have, I mean, well, you just said you have a male friend, but why y'all think y'all don't have male friends?
Well,
I think it's just, for me, it's the boundaries. I think that sometimes boundaries are crossed, and it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. So I think that, you know, like if they say heterosexual and they say something pertaining to a sexual comment or something like that, I think it crosses the boundaries. And in my mind, I think it's a bit uncomfortable for me.
Well, yeah, and on top of that too, let's say you all get into an argument. You get into an argument with your date, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or whatever. And so you have this best friend that's opposite sex. Well, who is he gonna side with? He's gonna side with you. A lot of times he's gonna side with you. But then what if he kind of like you underline? He likes you. He's gonna hate on your date. So I don't think opposites to me can be best friends. I could be wrong, but I
I
don't
think
know.
it has to do
That's
with
my
age
thought.
too. At my age, I don't think a lot of men are looking for female friends at my age. So I think it has to do with age. Like younger years, you may, have that friendship. Because like I said, the male friend that I did have, we were friends when we were younger, got older,
Right.
tried to have a relationship and it didn't work. Now we're not that close friends anymore. So I think it's at a certain age too that affects the friendship between men and women. Because a lot of men now will probably say, I'm not looking for a friend unless it's a
Right.
friend with benefits or something like that. So I think it has to do with age too.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
on
at
top
this
of that,
age,
oh, go
okay.
ahead.
At this age, yeah, if I'm interacting with new men, I'm probably not entering new friendship unless, I meet them at, through my profession at work or something like that.
Okay.
But, or
Yeah.
even like if I join a club or a hobby, that doesn't mean they necessarily, if we befriend each other, that doesn't mean they want me and I want them. No, we might have like a common interest and I look at them as a person and we just hang out
Right.
like I would hang out with my girlfriend.
Now, if I had a male friend and we grew up together, I'm talking about second grade, and we still cool. We never lost track, maybe like a week or two or a month. We stopped talking. We start talking back. He's to me like a brother to me. So I think in that relationship, I think we could be best friends because we've been together since like second grade
Yeah.
and we're still cool. That's like my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
So
become
in
family.
that case, yeah, in that case, I guess you could be best friends if you had that relationship like that. Now, to me, like you all are saying, I'm like 100 years old. Example. For an
You look
example, 'cause
good,
I'm
girl.
46. Thank you. So at my 100-year-old, 46 years old. So if I meet somebody now and we become best friends, I don't know about that. As far
Yeah,
as a
that would
male,
be
Because
hot.
because we're not in school, we're not
And you're
like
married.
right, we're not like pursuing a whole different lifestyle together. So yeah, I can get that the connections we form now are for different purposes than we
yeah,
would if we were in different areas and stages of life.
Yeah.
right.
Chris
That's true.
said this is a tricky question. It has to be up to the two people in a relationship to dictate how that relationship is going to play out. Maybe you could say you should be in an exclusive relationship instead of breaking it off. Honey said there are two factors to look out in the scenario. One, age. If it ain't in your 20s, you're free to date other guys. Dating them
Mm,
mustn't be sex inclusive. If it shows you
Right.
love and he's all about you, then you shouldn't date others. Cutting off everyone in your life because you're dating, that's not healthy. Again, if he can have a best friend of the opposite sex, then you can too. Your relationship shouldn't affect your relationship with others. So far as it doesn't involve sex, I had sidelined my friends opposite sex. And one of my relationships, I wouldn't do that again. Your relationship with your significant other shouldn't affect your relationship with others. And I think that's perfectly stated in a
yeah,
nutshell. Your relationship with your significant other shouldn't affect your friends, and your significant other shouldn't be controlling enough to say, hey, now that I'm in your life, I need you to cut off this friend, that friend, and this friend.
right.
So I definitely agree with that statement there.
Yeah, I agree too. I think if you are meeting someone and you want to enter like a romantic relationship with them, that relationship should enrich all your other relationships. It shouldn't like bring
Right.
you down and cause divisiveness and cause division and things like that.
And if you have to hide your relationship from your significant other, it may not be a healthy relationship, and vice versa. So in some cases, people would say, hey, I have my significant other now, and I know you and I have been friends for some time. How about you meet my significant other and the significant other becomes friends with your friend as well. And it's just, adding to the equation. But
Right.
on the flip side, as she said, I do agree that that shouldn't take away from the friendship that you all have as friends before the significant other came into the life.
Right. I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah, me too. That is perfectly stated. And if you think about it, um, your friendships are with people who you share experiences in life and interests with. Like you're most likely friends with people who are like-minded and can bring you happiness and joy. So I mean, why would you want to cut that off if there's nothing inappropriate about that just because
Right.
you met someone else?
Right.
Just add them into it, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that can
See?
be unhealthy, as Honey said. That definitely can be unhealthy, causing a lot of unwanted thoughts and broken friendships that never have to
Right.
occur.
But this is a real good topic because, a lot of people are in relationships. And one thing you do have to talk with your mate and see what's comfortable for you and for them. It shouldn't be one sided, make sure it's comfortable
All
and be
right.
safe, be
Definitely
safe.
have to be safe, and you have to love yourself and not put your feelings to the side because you think you're going to lose your significant other.
Yeah.
That's not love. So
Let
fear
them go. Let her go.
fear is not love. So this one was an
Just pick up
interesting.
another one.
That's
Yeah.
right. Pick up another one. There's others out there. You don't have to just stick with that one.
It is a lot of fish in the sea. Now we're not on here telling nobody to, leave their dates alone, but this is
I mean,
2023, and
there,
so
there,
you
that's
gotta be
true.
happy. All right.
There,
Ernest,
there is a lot of fish in the sea, but most of them is right.
Our fishes,
right. Right.
most of them are
Most
what?
of them are rotten. Okay, Ernest said nothing new can get to best friends that normally takes time. And that's true. You gotta, we using the word friend lightly because friend comes with a price tag. How things are introduced has a lot to do with how people perceive relationships, like single versus someone has someone as well. So that's definitely true as well. It's all about perception. Um, and I just think that that's something that you and your significant other should communicate. You know what I mean? Like we said before, it has to be fair across the board, and you have to get out of a relationship what you want out of a relationship. One thing about relationships is it's your own. You can cater it to how you want it. You should be able to. Honey said, Moya and Carlana, y'all skin are popping. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, girl. And you
Popping.
and you know you
Carlita is in
beautiful.
the dark, so you can't
Yeah,
I'm
really
in
she
see
the
in the
dark,
Carlita.
so
dark,
you
but
can't see mine.
Hers
I'm
is
in the dark.
always popping as well.
I'm
But
in the
thank
oh
you.
dark.
yeah, I got a fresh tan though. But I know, honey
You
girl, I
can't
know your
see
skin is
mine.
always popping because you
Yes,
have that.
always look
You're around
naturally
that
beauty,
lovely
honey.
weather.
You
Yeah.
always look naturally
Yeah,
beautiful.
I'm in the dark.
Mhm.
I'm
So this
hiding.
one was an interesting topic. Hey, this was a way to kick off the new
Hey,
year.
I like that. You said, hey. She said, hey.
Did you all jump when I said that? This was
Yeah, I'm like,
a
hey.
this was a way to jumpstart this new year. One thing I can say about my new year, and you all can say what your New Year's resolution is. One thing that I decided for the new year was just to remain positive. Even if something is negative in my life, I'm going to look at the positive in it, and I'm not even going to speak the negativity out of my mouth. So that's what I'm going to try to do all this year, is to remain positive
Right.
throughout everything that I go through. What is some of your New Year's resolutions that you guys have thought about, said, wanted to do?
Well, I'm gonna say mine, and I'm not body shaming myself, but this is what I call myself. I said I'm gonna take my fat self to the gym, but
Well, you
that's
just
me.
body
Now,
shamed you.
but no, I'm just saying I'm okay with that, but I'm just saying other people may not be okay with calling themselves that. So you don't call yourself that. You got to be comfortable within your own skin. I tell myself that take your fat butt to the gym, girl, but that's me.
Okay.
Everybody else, you don't call yourself that. You got to be comfortable with you. and you have to love yourself. Now, somebody, of course, might get on the post and say, you know what, you're not loving yourself because you called yourself fat. That's me, you know. You gotta love you, but that's my New Year's resolution, to take my fat butt to the gym because that motivates me. So that's
Mm,
mine.
I didn't actually come up with one.
Well, you
You
still have time.
didn't.
I
You
did,
still you have
but
time.
that's true. But I'll say that I am
You're just
looking
going
forward.
along.
Huh?
You
I
just
didn't
going
come up with
along.
one, but here I do
I
have
know.
one.
What I want to say is that
I'm going to enter a new decade of life, so I'm going to see what that's all about. And I mean, way later on, some years down the line, actually, I am. But
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
going to see what that's all about and see if I have to change like my lifestyle and do something
Mm,
different, you know?
mm. Well, I see this cute little baby walking because I'm at my niece's practice. But because it's somebody else's child, I'm not gonna show him. But this baby is so cute. I love kids. So cute.
I know,
But you
and
know what? Kids are so sweet, so sweet. Be kind. That's another thing too. This year, I said I'm going to try my best to be kind to people. I'm already kind to people,
I thought you said the
but
opposite.
oh, I did say the opposite. Because you know what? Let me say this. People that are always nice to people, sometimes they look at people that are always mean to people, and it seems like they're always getting what they want. People that are always mean to people. That's how I see it sometimes. But I'm a nice person. And you know how sometimes you're sitting there thinking, gee, I'm always nice to people. Why do people try and hurt my feelings? This year I said, I'm going to be nice to people regardless.
good. I love it.
Yeah. So whatever I said, it made sense.
Well, there you
The
go.
point is you be nice to people. Be nice to people. That's what people need to do. Be nice to people. Be kind to people. And you know what too? Everybody I know is getting on Facebook and different websites and stuff. And they're reading comments that people are saying about them and they're feeling bad about themselves. Hear from the Backup crew. Don't feel bad about yourself. Don't let what anybody is saying about you affect you because you are beautiful inside, outside, regardless of what somebody says. And you take that to the bank and cash it because that's the truth. God made you no matter short, tall, skinny, whatever the case, and you just love you.
And
But I
Kalana
think
gave us
one
a heart
thing,
for her hair.
yeah, that was the heart. I'm glad you noticed it. But one thing I will say too is though, yeah, you can be kind, but stand up for yourself. Don't take no mess from nobody.
Yes. Don't
But
take
if
no
you want to
crap.
spread the love of Jesus, spread it across somebody's face with a slap. No. But sometimes you gotta just stand up for yourself and be kind, but be aware that sometimes the situation calls for you to voice your opinion and let your voice be heard. So don't let
Yes.
your light dim or be dimmed by anyone. Don't let nobody hurt your feelings because you can easily hurt their feelings, but why would you do that when they're probably going through something? So yeah,
Right.
tell them that what I could say this, but I'm not
Yep.
because of whatever
Say it,
X
girl.
reason. But let it be known, don't mess with me. You know?
Say it, girl. We didn't name the group Build a Sister Up for nothing. Okay. But
Sometimes
that's the
building
truth.
means coming back with some stuff. So you got to
Yeah.
come back, be able to, and that is true. You have to stick up for yourself as well, because sometimes, we may go back and replay things like, man, I wish I would have said this, or why did I
Girl, how
let that person get
many times?
over on me on
Right,
like
right.
that?
Say it and do it as long as it's not a criminal act and
Mhm.
you're not going to jail and you're not physically hurting nobody.
Yeah.
But do
Yeah.
it.
Right. But two, while you're telling somebody off, also think, would I want this person to tell me off too? So should I tell them off?
Well, you're only telling them off if they're kind of
Yeah.
telling you off. You're not gonna tell them off if they're kind to you. Because I
Right.
know one of my
That's
family members, and I did this painting behind me, but one of my family members will
Oh, beautiful painting.
yeah. One of my family members will let somebody know off tell somebody off very quickly, but come back with if I said anything that offended you, then I apologize. And that's what you can do, tell them off,
Exactly.
but then come back and apologize.
I mean, it's time for us to have civilized dialogue about what's really going on in our minds. We don't have
Right.
to sit and be quiet. We can express ourselves, so we don't have to hold all that stuff in,
Right.
and we can do that in a civil manner without violence or anger.
Violence or yeah,
Right.
or cursing and
Right.
all this other stuff. That has to go out the window. We
A
don't need
disclaimer, let's just say we did not say be violent. We said stand up for yourself. That does not require throwing hands. Throw in your
No,
mouth,
don't do
but
that.
not even that. You got to watch what you say sometimes, because those
You
words can come
do.
back to
You
you
have
and
to
family
watch what you
members.
say.
You do.
Yeah.
But stick up for yourself in a would help me out, ladies.
A civilized manner, like
There
if
we
you're
go.
Yeah.
lying and somebody just hops in front of you and say, "Oh, excuse me. Hi, yes, I was in line." Oh,
Mhm.
and then laugh about it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Or
know
if
you
you don't
wanted to
like
go ahead
something,
of me,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
gonna
Or
go because I
or
was here
even let them
first.
go ahead of you,
But then you
or
want to
somebody.
say it.
Exactly.
You want to say it sternly and not passive aggressively. You want to
There
be
you go.
confident in what you say, because sometimes
Yeah.
people will take you as a joke if you up there laughing. I know you. So do you mind if I stand here? Because then they playing with you. So you do want to say it
Yeah.
sternly.
And
you know,
if at that school, you gotta stand up for yourself at school sometimes and say, "Well, no." And Moya is really good at this. She fights for her son. Like if
I have to. I'm his
anything,
advocate.
yeah, yeah. If anything happens there, she is right on it. She said, and she does it in a civilized manner. She does it so well, and she always gets like the best results. And
Mhm.
Qualita does the same with her daughter.
Yeah.
well, the thing
So
is, they say it's not what you say, it's how you say what you say.
Mhm.
So you
mhm,
have to
mhm.
say what you mean, but say it respectfully. Ooh, that's a word. Respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
You can do it at work in a civilized manner.
Yeah.
Don't get pushed around and belittled at work, and even at the doctor's office. Make sure your complaints are heard.
Yeah.
If you need some kind of medical attention, make sure you're heard.
That's a big one. Yeah.
And even at like the voting polls, even with your Congress people, your council people, if you need something, say something.
So I guess, Carlina, your New Year's resolution, which this has actually been going on for you for years, it's just the same old thing, but it's to stick up for yourself, because you've always done that anyway. So I guess it's to stick up for yourself more.
I just like when people advocate for the things they need and not just let things go by the wayside, because there's so many resources for people,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't even know they're out there. A lot of people think they just have to take what they are dealt with. No,
And
you
I'm gonna
don't
be
have to.
specific. Black people, a lot of
Yeah.
Black people, we have to know what we can get. We have to take back ownership. We have to advocate for ourselves. At the doctor's office, again, in school, at work, because we can't keep letting things pass by. As Black people, we got to definitely advocate for ourselves.
We definitely have agency over ourselves, and we have a life to live, and we can live it to the fullest. We can prosper just like everyone else.
Exactly. Honey said more spicy topics, please. So
Okay.
this year we definitely plan to get more spicy topics going and more discussions, and hopefully y'all can come and join us. She also said, lovely
Yeah.
art piece. We can paint together someday. That would be awesome. Painting was actually very therapeutic and very peaceful. So I think
I like that.
it was very peaceful. We had the music playing, and it was some great music. It was 90s R&B, which is my favorite.
Was it
So yeah,
sip and paint?
it was a sip and paint. Of course, I didn't sip, but I did paint. But it was very nice, and the atmosphere was really fun. We had it was two girls in there whose birthday it was, so we all told them happy birthday, and it was just a calm atmosphere. The instructor was really cool. So it was cool. I would do something like that again. That would be nice if we did a sip and paint on live with you guys.
Yes,
It
we have
would,
the
a
perfect
virtual
person.
sip and paint.
Sip and talk and
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, I think we have the perfect person for it.
I think so too.
Virtual
I
sip and paint, yeah.
think we know who that person is. All right, this one was a fun topic. We were happy to see everybody again, especially for this new year. I know the last couple weeks we weren't on here, so we missed you guys. And we thank you guys for tuning in and watching us and listening to us and taking on your different perspectives of our topics. We hope that you come and join us for more topics throughout this year. And once again, Happy New Year from the Bassett family. And remember, even this year, even last year, and even next year, remember to build bold, build better, build brilliant, build a sister up, build a brother up.
Bye.